One of your requirements this semester is to complete a computer skills competency exam. Before you can pass the course, you have to complete a series of tasks. Basically, they're just word processing and email tasks to show that you can successfully work in a digitally connected classroom. If you don't pass the exam when it's scheduled on the syllabus, you do have the rest of the semester to pass the exam. If you need help with any of the skills that we're going to do, you can see me before office hours, before class. You can also go to the digital learning studio. There's one in the library and there's one across from our classroom in Stair. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to get an email from me on the night of the exam, and you're going to have to open the email and download the Word document. And then you're going to save the document as your name. So that's what renaming the document is in the save as. Then you're going to insert a picture of yourself in the word processing document. So make sure you have a picture on your device that night or on the computer ready to go. Or if you're going to use one of the computers next to us in the lab, make sure you have it on a flash drive or something. And then you're going to create a table in the word processing document. Then you're going to create a bulleted list on why you wanted to become a teacher. And then going back to the table, you can put any information on the table in there. A lot of people just put like their class schedule Monday through Friday or something like that. So make sure you have some information readily available that you can just type it in quickly. And then you're going to insert a hyperlink in the document of where you went to high school. So make sure that you have that information there as well. So I'm going to demonstrate for you on my version of Word how to do these tasks. Please note that every version of Word is different, so depending on what you're using as far as your device and things, could mean a difference. If you don't have Microsoft Word, you can use another word processing document. Just let me know in advance and I can work that out with you. So I'm going to demonstrate. I'm using a Mac here, so if you're a PC person, your Word document might look a little bit different, but in essence, the skills are pretty much the same. So to insert a picture, I'm going to go up to Insert, Photo, and then I'm just going to browse my pictures. So for example, here's a picture of my family and me. Whoa, that's huge. So I'm going to make that obviously a little bit smaller. So that's how you insert a picture. The next step you're going to do is you're going to insert a table. So you simply go to Table, Insert Table. I'm going to make mine 5 by 5. You can make it whatever you want. And then you could simply type the days of the week across here, across the top, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe, and just put your class schedule. Like, 8 o'clock, econ, Wednesday night, I have EDFN 320, or Monday night, I have EDFN 320. Fridays, definitely nap time in the afternoon. Whatever you want to do for information there at school. The next thing you have to do is list a bulleted list or a numbered list. It doesn't really matter which one, why you want to become a teacher. So make sure you think of some good reasons for that, why you want to become a teacher. Or you can also make it a numbered list if you wanted to. Now, the next task you're going to have to do, a lot of people, this is the task some people have difficulty with, and that's inserting a hyperlink. You're going to insert a hyperlink for me to the high school where you went. So my high school where I went was Halifax High School. And I'm going to copy the URL. You can simply go to, file copy in your browser, or for the shortcuts, you go Command-C in a Mac, Control-C on a PC. Then I'm going to go to my Word document. What a lot of people do is they just simply paste the URL and hit return, and it highlights it. That's not a hyperlink. So you have to redo the exam if you do this for your hyperlink. So this is incorrect. What you need to do, let me delete this here. What you need to do is type the name of your high school. So I'm going to type Halifax Area School District. All right, so you need to type some text. You highlight the text. Oh, let's get this open again for me. You highlight the text. You go to Insert, and I scroll all the way down to the bottom, Insert Hyperlink. And then I'm going to paste link to, and now that's a hyperlink. So you have to type the name of your high school. That's the first step. Make sure you copy the correct URL. Highlight it, click on it, then you go to Insert, Hyperlink, paste the URL. Pasting a shortcut for Mac is Control-V. For Mac is Command-V and Control-V for PCs. A way to remember that and to share with your students, again, is V is in Velcro. You're pasting it, you're sticking it to something. That's just a handy little tip to remember the shortcuts. Okay, so that's your requirements for the comp exam. Let me pull up the document here again for you. You just have to complete this basic set of skills. You're going to have to be able to open an email I send you, download the Word document, save it as your name. You're going to have to insert a picture, create a table, create a bulleted list on why you want to become a teacher, insert a hyperlink correctly to a link to the high school that you went to, and you're going to have to successfully email that document back to my email address. So if you need any help with these basic skills, please contact me to see me at office hours before class, or arrange to meet up with someone in the DLS across from our classroom or over in the library.